Hello everybody, it's Ollie and today it's time for another quick story. Now I have no idea what to call this series. I don't even know if it is a series because getting 0 views per video doesn't really class as a series, but as YouTube's brilliant and anybody can just release any old muck into the ocean, let's pretend it is a series. So this series is story time and today I've got a very quick story about a really bad time or a really bad thing that happened to me about 3 days ago. Okay, let's keep this quick and hopefully you can feel my pain. Basically, I have a sweet tooth, okay, and I'm a vegan and I know like everybody's like, everybody brings up being a vegan. No, I'm a human being first, okay? I believe that you have to be a good person and then I believe being a vegan is just a bit of a benefit. If you're an asshole when you're a vegan, you're still a fucking asshole. And if you are an asshole vegan, then you're gonna love this story because it ends up with me shitting myself. So there you go. That's a little one up. Anyway, so the other day, I have a killer sweet tooth. I'm talking, I don't really eat that much sweet. It goes away. For 3 or 4 weeks, I won't need any sugar. Then all of a sudden, like a little fucking twitch, I'll be looking at vegan food recipes for desserts online. Now, I'll spend happily 6-7 hours doing this and not find one dessert. You see, the problem is that I can't afford or don't have access to some of the fucking things you need to cook this beautiful puddings. Like, for instance, weird different types of syrups and, I don't know, vegan butter. I can't get access to that. And every single time I see one of these recipes is when I'm in instant need of, like, a fucking something sweet. I don't want to wait 2 weeks for Amazon to ship something to my home. So after about literally 6 hours of looking through recipes, man, I need to fucking sort out my days. I decided that I fucking broke and I decided to just go and decide to make my own recipe. Now, honestly, I promise you, even as I'm thinking about this recipe, I feel like gagging a little bit. Basically, I saw a recipe that involved chickpeas. Okay, basically you put the chickpeas in a thing, you did this magical shit, you blended it all together, you chucked it in the oven, and I thought, wow, that looks amazing. It looked like a toffee, no, it looked like fudge, it looked like chocolate fudge muffin. That's what it looked like, a chocolate fudge muffin. I was like, holy shit, I gotta get myself some of that. Now, I don't have any of the stuff, and I am one of them people who sees something, decide he's gonna do it, and wants it instantly. So I wanted this food instantly. So I decided to go to my kitchen. This is literally 3 or 4 days ago, and I got out a jar of chickpeas. I washed them very loosely, yeah, and shoved them in a bowl. I got out some soy milk, yeah, that was vanilla-y, but it wasn't really vanilla-y, it was just normal soy milk. But if you buy soy milk in Spain, it sometimes has like a weird vanilla essence taste to it. It's weird, I can't explain it. And then I decided to add a banana, a singular banana. Oh wait, I'm forgetting one big ingredient right here. I added almond essence. Now, I'm a big fan of almond essence. Big up to all the people who love a bit of almond essence in their food. Almond essence is the shit. I decided that if I'm going to risk eating this, then I'll put a little dab of almond essence into it. So I did that, blended this all together like a little bit of muck, and it turned out looking like cake mix. Now, it's making me gag even thinking about this because it was actually vile, but it wasn't. That's where it tricked me. I ate 1 spoon, and holy shit, it tasted like cake mix. I rushed into my girlfriend, banging open her door. Says, try this. She eats it, goes, that fucking tastes like shit. I laugh at her and I decide to eat the whole bowl in front of her. Now, bear in mind, there's half a jar of chickpeas, there is a whole banana, there is almond essence in this, and there is quite a lot of soy milk. About not even a second after this, I'm not even joking, about 4 seconds after this, I actually put the bowl in the sink and put some water in it, ready to wash up later. My belly goes, okay? My belly goes ferociously. I'm not a vomiter kind of person. I almost started to vomit. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna be sick. Heat come over me. I had heat waves, I had prickly heat. I felt like absolute shit. I literally went from being 100, just getting my sweet little dab, you know what I mean, have a little bit of sweet tooth, getting my sweet on, and then I went to being happy, to being content that I made cake mix, to being like, I'm gonna fucking die. So that isn't even really the worst of this story. Now, if I'm completely honest, the next bit takes a bit of a down center. What happens is over the next about 48 hours or up until this actual moment, I basically shit myself. Gonna just be quite frank there. I mean, honestly, like, it was crazy. Like, if you're not into vulgar stuff, then click off. But honestly, went to the toilet, shit myself. Then about 4 hours later, went to the toilet, did the same thing again. About 4 hours later, did the same thing again. I've done this consecutively over the last probably 4 days now. It's much eased up over the last day or two. And it's not ever been really painful. It's just been clear there's something wrong. But I'm still not back on my full game, you know. I think it might take a bit longer to get back on the full game, you know. Not a good feeling. Also, the sickness did go, but it took a fucking day to go. It took it like overnight. Now, there's a little revelation that I've come up with right here. I've got a feeling I made a mistake, alright guys? Maybe it wasn't the mix that was off. The mix after eating it was fucking disgusting because every single time you burp, all you can taste is chickpeas. And when you're about to throw up and all you can taste is cake mix chickpeas, you feel like throwing up. And even now I'm getting a little prickly heat over my whole body right now just thinking about how disgusting the whole idea was. I don't know where my brain was in this thing. I was a fucking heathen. That's all I was. I was just guzzling this shit down to prove a point. But I've got a theory that the soy milk I used may have been 2 weeks old because I don't buy flavoured soy milk and the only place you can buy it is a very bit long shop away. So I've just cockily just used fucking vanilla soy that probably was off and that's why I've had this thing. But not to make it worse is that my belly doesn't respond good to beans as it is. Like if I eat like certain beans, I just fart for fucking hours. I don't know if any other vegans have this problem. You eat certain food and you just literally just fart for like 2 days straight. It's horrible. But that happens with chickpeas too. So it's just been a diabolical few days. It's just been diabolical. Anyway, I'm sorry for this vocalist. I hope you have an absolutely awesome day. If you enjoyed this video, and if you did, and I mean, there's one person right there who's listening to this video right now. If you, as a person, enjoyed this video, just comment and say I enjoyed, or just like, I don't even mind. And I might do more story videos. Anyway, have an absolutely awesome day. See you later. Bye. Free opera. Boom.